Have you ever been told that bone broth is the secret to strong muscles and healthy aging? For years, bone broth has been praised as a miracle food for seniors, especially those worried about muscle loss. But what if I told you that there's another food, one that's even more powerful for rebuilding muscle and fighting sarcopenia after 60? Today, we're going to reveal the truth, bust the myths, and share Barbara O'Neill's expert advice on the real solution to muscle loss in older adults. Let's start with a simple but important question. What is sarcopenia, and why should you care? Sarcopenia is the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that happens as we age. It's more common than you might think. By the time you reach 60, you could be losing up to 1% of your muscle every year. This isn't just about looking fit or toned. Muscle loss can lead to weakness, falls, loss of independence, and a lower quality of life. Here's the first big myth. Many people believe that drinking bone broth is the best way to rebuild muscle and prevent sarcopenia. While bone broth does contain some nutrients, it's not the magic bullet it's often claimed to be. In fact, relying on bone broth alone can leave you missing out on the real nutrients your muscles need to grow and stay strong. So, what's the truth? According to Barbara O'Neill and the latest scientific research, there's one food that stands out above the rest when it comes to rebuilding muscle fast after 60. And no, it's not bone broth, expensive supplements, or trendy superfoods. It's something simple, affordable, and easy to find in any grocery store. But before we reveal the answer, let's understand why muscle loss happens in the first place. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build and repair muscle. Hormonal changes, reduced physical activity, and even certain medications can speed up muscle loss. If you're not getting enough of the right nutrients, or if you're following outdated advice, you could be putting yourself at risk. Let's talk about the role of protein. Protein is the building block of muscle. Without enough high-quality protein in your diet, your body simply can't maintain or rebuild muscle tissue. This is where many seniors go wrong. They might eat less as they get older or choose foods that are low in protein. Or they might rely on bone broth, which actually contains very little protein compared to other foods. Here's the contrast. A cup of bone broth typically contains just 6–10 grams of protein, but your body needs much more than that, especially if you want to fight sarcopenia. Most experts, including Barbara O'Neill, recommend that older adults aim for at least 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. For a 70 kg 154lb person, that's 70–84 grams of protein daily, far more than you'll get from sipping bone broth. So, what's the one food that can truly rebuild muscle fast and help end sarcopenia after 60? The answer is eggs. Yes, simple, humble eggs. They're packed with high-quality protein, essential amino acids, vitamins, and minerals that your muscles need to grow and repair. Unlike bone broth, eggs provide a complete protein source, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. Let's break down why eggs are so powerful. High-quality protein. Each large egg contains about 6–7 grams of complete protein. Leucine. Eggs are rich in leucine, an amino acid that's especially important for triggering muscle growth. Vitamins and minerals. Eggs provide vitamin D, B12, choline, and selenium, all crucial for muscle health and energy. Easy to digest. Eggs are gentle on the stomach and easy to prepare in countless ways. But what about cholesterol? For years, people were told to avoid eggs because of their cholesterol content. But recent research shows that for most people, eating eggs does not raise blood cholesterol or increase heart disease risk. In fact, eggs can be part of a heart-healthy diet, especially when balanced with plenty of vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. Let's pause and think. Imagine you're a senior who's been drinking bone broth every day, hoping to rebuild lost muscle. You might feel frustrated that you're not seeing results. But by simply adding more eggs to your diet, scrambled, boiled, poached, or in an omelette, you could start to see real improvements in your strength, energy, and overall health. Now let's address another common myth. I'm too old to rebuild muscle. This couldn't be further from the truth. Research shows that people in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s can gain muscle and strength with the right nutrition and exercise. It's never too late to start. In the next part, we'll dive deeper into how much protein you really need, how to build muscle safely after 60, and the best ways to include eggs and other high-protein foods in your daily routine. We'll also look at the role of exercise, hydration, and other lifestyle factors that can help you fight sarcopenia and stay strong for life. Now that we've uncovered the truth about bone broth and revealed eggs as a powerhouse food for rebuilding muscle, let's dig deeper into the practical steps you can take to fight sarcopenia after 60. Understanding the science is important, but knowing how to apply it in your daily life is what truly makes the difference. First, let's talk about how much protein you really need. As mentioned earlier, most experts recommend that older adults aim for at least 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. For someone weighing 70 kgs or about 154 pounds, that's 70 to 84 grams of protein daily. If you're recovering from illness, injury, or surgery, your needs might be even higher. But here's where many seniors struggle: spreading protein intake evenly throughout the day. Research shows that eating protein at every meal is more effective for muscle building than loading up at just one meal. For example, instead of having a small breakfast and a protein-heavy dinner, try to include a good source of protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's look at a sample day breakfast. 2 eggs, 420 protein with whole grain toast and a side of fruit. Lunch, grilled chicken salad of 25 g protein with mixed greens, beans, and olive oil dressing. Snack, Greek yogurt 10 g protein with a handful of nuts. Dinner, baked salmon 20 g protein with steamed vegetables and quinoa. This approach not only helps your muscles, but also keeps you feeling full and energized throughout the day. But what if you don't like eggs, or you're allergic? The good news is that there are plenty of other high-protein foods you can enjoy. Lean meats like chicken and turkey, fish, dairy products like yogurt and cheese, beans, lentils, tofu, and even some whole grains can all contribute to your daily protein needs. The key is variety. Mixing up your protein sources keeps meals interesting and ensures you get a wide range of nutrients. Let's address another common concern: I have trouble chewing or swallowing. This is a real issue for many older adults, but it doesn't mean you have to miss out on protein. Soft cooked eggs, scrambled eggs, cottage cheese, yogurt, and smoothies are all easy-to-eat options. You can also blend cooked beans or lentils into soups and stews for a protein boost. Now, let's talk about exercise. Nutrition is only one part of the muscle-building equation. To truly fight sarcopenia, you need to move your body. The best type of exercise for building and maintaining muscle is resistance training, activities that make your muscles work against a force. This can include lifting light weights, using resistance bands, or even doing bodyweight exercises like squats, wall push-ups, or chair stands. If you're new to exercise or have health concerns, start slow and talk to your doctor before beginning a new routine. Even gentle strength exercises a few times a week can make a big difference. Combine this with regular walking, stretching, or swimming to keep your body flexible and your heart healthy. Hydration is another often overlooked factor. Muscles are made up of about 75% water, and dehydration can make you feel weak and tired. Aim to drink water throughout the day, even if you don't feel thirsty. Herbal teas, broths, yes, bone broth can still be a hydrating, low-calorie drink, and water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables all count toward your fluid intake. Let's not forget about micronutrients. While protein is the star of the show, your muscles also need vitamins and minerals to function at their best. Vitamin D, for example, helps your body absorb calcium and supports muscle function. Many older adults are low in vitamin D, especially if they spend little time in the sun. Consider getting your vitamin D levels checked and talk to your doctor about supplements if needed. Other important nutrients for muscle health include calcium found in dairy, leafy greens, and fortified foods, magnesium found in nuts, seeds, whole grains, and leafy greens, B vitamins, especially B12, which is found in animal products and is important for energy and muscle function. Let's address another myth: if I'm not losing weight, I must not be building muscle. The truth is, muscle weighs more than fat, and as you build muscle, your weight might stay the same or even increase slightly. What matters most is how you feel. Are you stronger, more energetic, and able to do more in your daily life? That's real progress. Barbara O'Neill often reminds her audience that muscle health is about more than just appearance. Strong muscles help you stay independent, prevent falls, and enjoy life to the fullest. Whether it's playing with your grandchildren, gardening, or simply getting up from a chair with ease, muscle strength is the foundation of healthy aging. Let's recap the key steps for rebuilding muscle after 60. Prioritize high-quality protein at every meal, especially eggs. Include a variety of protein sources for balanced nutrition. Choose easy-to-eat options if you have chewing or swallowing difficulties. Incorporate resistance training and regular movement into your routine. Stay hydrated and pay attention to key vitamins and minerals. Focus on strength and function, not just the number on the scale. In the next part, we'll explore how to overcome common barriers to muscle building in older adults, share motivational success stories, and provide practical meal ideas and tips for making these changes stick for life. Now that you know the science and practical steps for rebuilding muscle after 60, let's talk about the real-life challenges many seniors face and how to overcome them. It's one thing to know what to do, but it's another to make it a lasting part of your life. The good news is, with the right mindset and strategies, you can break through barriers and see real results. Common barrier I1: I don't have an appetite like I used to. As we age, it's normal for appetite to decrease. Medications, changes in taste, dental issues, or even loneliness can make eating less appealing. But remember, your body still needs high-quality fuel to maintain muscle and energy. If you struggle with appetite, try these tips. Eat smaller, more frequent meals instead of 3 large ones. Add protein to snacks, like a boiled egg, a slice of cheese, or a spoonful of nut butter. Use herbs and spices to make food more flavorful. Share meals with friends or family when possible. Social eating can boost appetite. Common barrier in 2: healthy food is too expensive or hard to prepare. It's a myth that you need fancy or costly foods to build muscle. Eggs, beans, lentils, canned fish, and dairy are all affordable sources of protein. Here are some budget-friendly ideas. Buy eggs in bulk. They're one of the most cost-effective proteins. Use canned beans or lentils for quick, easy meals. Look for sales on chicken, turkey, or fish and freeze portions for later. Prepare simple dishes like omelettes, bean salads, or yogurt parfaits. Common barrier in 3: I have health conditions that make exercise difficult. Arthritis, joint pain, or limited mobility can make traditional exercise challenging, but movement is still possible and important. Try these gentle options: chair exercises or seated resistance band routines. Water aerobics or swimming, which are easy on the joints. Light stretching or yoga to maintain flexibility. Short walks, even around the house or garden. Always consult your doctor or a physical therapist for personalized advice, especially if you have medical concerns. Common barrier Y4: I'm afraid of getting hurt. Fear of injury is understandable, especially if you've experienced a fall or weakness before. But building muscle actually reduces your risk of falls and injuries. Start slow, use proper form, and consider working with a trainer or joining a senior fitness class for guidance and support. Let's talk about motivation. Staying motivated can be tough, especially if progress feels slow. Here are some ways to keep your spirits high. Set small, achievable goals, like adding 1 extra egg to your week or walking for 5 more minutes each day. Track your progress in a journal or on your phone. Celebrate every win, no matter how small. Find a workout buddy or join a group for accountability and encouragement. Success story: meet Margaret, age 72. Margaret always believed muscle loss was just a part of aging. She felt weaker every year and struggled to carry groceries or play with her grandkids. After learning about the importance of protein and resistance training, she started eating eggs for breakfast and doing simple chair exercises. Within a few months, she noticed more strength and energy. Now, she enjoys gardening again and feels more confident in her daily life. Practical meal ideas for muscle building: breakfast, scrambled eggs with spinach and tomatoes, whole grain toast. Lunch, tuna salad with beans, mixed greens, and olive oil. Snack, Greek yogurt with berries and a sprinkle of seeds. Dinner, stir-fried tofu with broccoli, carrots, and brown rice. Cottage cheese with sliced peaches. Tips for making changes: stick. Plan your meals ahead of time to avoid last-minute unhealthy choices. Keep high-protein snacks handy for when you're hungry. Prepare extra portions and freeze them for busy days. Try new recipes to keep meals interesting and enjoyable. Let's address another myth: supplements are better than real food. While protein powders and supplements can be helpful in some cases, especially if you have trouble eating enough, real, whole foods are usually the best choice. They provide not just protein, but also vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients your body needs. If you're considering supplements, talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian first. The role of community and support: you don't have to do this alone. In fact, having support can make all the difference. Whether it's family, Friends, a local senior center, or an online group, connecting with others who share your goals can boost motivation and provide helpful tips. Share your journey, ask questions, and celebrate successes together. Barbara O'Neill's key advice. Barbara often emphasizes that muscle health is about more than just food or exercise. It's about your whole lifestyle. She encourages seniors to stay curious and keep learning about health. Be patient with yourself. Real change takes time. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't. Remember that every positive choice adds up. Let's recap the strategies for overcoming barriers. Address appetite and taste changes with small, flavorful meals. Choose affordable, easy-to-prepare protein sources. Adapt exercise to your abilities and start slow. Build a support system for motivation and accountability. Focus on real food first and use supplements only if needed. In the final part, we'll bring everything together with a step-by-step action plan, motivational reminders, and a message of hope for everyone facing muscle loss after 60. As we reach the final part of our journey to rebuild muscle and end sarcopenia after 60, let's bring together everything we've learned into a clear, practical action plan. Whether you're just starting or already making changes, these steps will help you stay on track and see real results. Step 1. Set your personal muscle health goals. Start by asking yourself, what do I want to achieve? Maybe you want to walk upstairs without getting tired, lift your grandchildren, or simply feel stronger and more independent. Write down your goals and keep them somewhere visible. Clear goals give you motivation and a sense of purpose. Step 2. Calculate your protein needs. Remember, most older adults need at least 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. Use a simple calculator or ask your doctor to help you find your target. For example, if you weigh 70-54 labs, aim for 70-84 grams of protein daily. Spread this protein across all your meals for the best results. Step 3. Plan your meals around protein. Make protein the star of every meal. Start your day with eggs, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese. Add chicken, fish, beans, or tofu to your lunch and dinner. Keep high-protein snacks like boiled eggs, cheese sticks, or nuts on hand. If you're short on time, prepare meals in advance and freeze portions for later. Step 4. Add resistance training to your routine. You don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment. Simple exercises like squats, wall push-ups, or lifting light weights at home can make a big difference. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions per week, focusing on all major muscle groups. If you're unsure where to start, look for senior-friendly exercise videos online or ask a physical therapist for guidance. Step 5. Stay hydrated and nourished. Drink water throughout the day. Even if you don't feel thirsty, include water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables in your meals. Don't forget about important vitamins and minerals, especially vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, and B12. If you're concerned about deficiencies, talk to your doctor about testing and supplements. Step 6. Track your progress. Keep a simple journal or use a phone app to record your meals, exercise, and how you feel each day. Celebrate small victories like lifting a heavier weight or feeling more energetic. Tracking helps you see your progress and stay motivated. Step 7. Overcome setbacks with patience. There will be days when things don't go as planned. Maybe you miss a workout, feel too tired to cook, or your appetite is low. That's okay. Progress isn't always a straight line. Be kind to yourself and remember that every positive choice counts, even if it's just one extra egg or a short walk. Step 8. Build a support system. Share your goals with family and friends. Invite someone to join you for a walk or try a new recipe together. If you're part of a senior center or community group, suggest starting a muscle health challenge. Support and encouragement from others can make your journey easier and more enjoyable. Step 9. Stay curious and keep learning. Health advice is always evolving. Stay informed by following trusted sources like Barbara O'Neill, your healthcare providers, and reputable health organizations. Ask questions, try new foods, and experiment with different exercises to find what works best for you. Step 100. Focus on quality of life. Remember, the goal isn't just to build muscle, it's to enjoy life to the fullest. Strong muscles help you stay active, independent, and confident. Whether it's gardening, traveling, playing with grandchildren, or simply moving with ease, muscle health is your foundation for a vibrant, happy life. A message of hope and motivation. If you're feeling discouraged or overwhelmed, know that you're not alone. Millions of people over 60 are facing the same challenges, and many are seeing real improvements by making small, consistent changes. It's never too late to start. Your body is capable of amazing things no matter your age. Barbara O'Neill often says, every meal is a new opportunity to nourish your body. Every step you take is a step towards strength. Embrace this mindset, celebrate your efforts, and don't let setbacks stop you from moving forward. Let's recap the key takeaways. Bone broth is not the miracle solution for muscle loss. High-quality protein, especially from eggs, is far more effective. Spread your protein intake throughout the day for maximum muscle-building benefits. Combine good nutrition with resistance training and regular movement. Stay hydrated and pay attention to key vitamins and minerals. Overcome barriers with practical strategies and a positive mindset. Build a support system and track your progress. Focus on what you can do and celebrate every victory. Final thoughts: sarcopenia is not an inevitable part of aging. With the right nutrition, exercise, and support, you can rebuild muscle, regain strength, and enjoy a more active, independent life after 60. Forget the myths and quick fixes. Focus on real, whole foods like eggs and make movement a joyful part of your routine. Thank you for joining us on this journey to better muscle health. If you found this information helpful, share it with others who might benefit. Together, we can help more seniors discover the power of nutrition and movement, one meal, one step, and one day at a time. Remember, you have the power to change your health story, no matter your age. Start today and let every choice move you closer to the strong, vibrant life you deserve.